Hey. Dongshan District is located at the northeastern tip of Tainan City, Taiwan. With a total population of 21,570. Nearby areas are Baihe District, Hobi District, Xinying District, Liuying District, Liujia District, Nanxi District. In terms of location, the total land area is about 125 square kilometers, making it the third largest administrative district in Tainan City. Plains, hills, and mountains each account for about 1/3 of the area, and the catchment area of the Jishui River system covers more than 90% of the area. "174 Wing Night Coffee Station has been popular for a long time since it opened. Although it has been popular for a while, the place is still very crowded. 174 Wing Night Coffee Station was originally a cafe converted from an abandoned farmhouse. And it is also a good place for motorcyclists to gather around. There is also a mirrored glass skywalk in 174 Wing Night Coffee Station. Walking on the skywalk overlooks a wide view of more than 180 degrees. It is a popular check-in point for youngsters. Dongyuan Old Street was famous for the establishment of the Japanese Brown Sugar Club, as known as the former Dapu Sugar Factory. There are still some old buildings and traces of the past in the Dongyuan community. The quiet streets were once lively and prosperous, with theaters, restaurants, clothing stores, and various grocery stores. The prosperity of Dongyuan is gone. Now we can only recall the excitement of the time from the streets of Dongyuan. The Fuxing Temple on the Dongyuan Old Street has been rebuilt many times due to the damage of the earthquake. The current temple was rebuilt in 1993. The Jade Gate in front of Fuxing Palace is a community project created by students of Tainan University of Technology in 2017. The colorful paintings and old photos are hung on the walls to commemorate the prosperous past of Dongyuan Old Street. tree house next to it is also a highlight on Dongyuan Street. What's more, the meatball and rice cake at the corner of Dongyuan Street has always been a popular food for the residents of the area. The store was opened by the first-generation founder in the 1930s. The Coffee Cultural Center of Dongshan Agriculture Association was an old barn and rice mill during the Japanese occupation to preserve ancient buildings and promote cultural creativity. The Dongshan Agriculture Association established the Dongshan Post Station as a resting place, which allows people to taste coffee and rest. The area also features coffee ecological maps and a product research section. The coffee cultivation in Dongshan was introduced during the Japanese occupation. The Japanese-style rice mill was established in 1934 as a Japanese-style building constructed from the cedar with high ceilings. After the electric rice milling machine was invented in 1925, the hand-powered rice milling machine in the rice mill was gradually replaced. When the early farmers had poor harvest or when their families needed money urgently, they could borrow white rice from the rice mills of the Farmers Association and return them at the time of harvest. This shows the importance of the rice mills to farmers. These situations ended until the 1970s, when the newer rice milling factory replaced the old Dongshan Township Peasant Association's rice mill. Hechi Dongshan Duckhead. The shop is located in Dongshan District, Tainan City, and it specializes in providing gourmets of duckhead with the same name. The products are made with a marinade prepared with more than a dozen Chinese medicinal materials. The most popular item is duckhead. For those who don't like meat on bones, there are also duck chop, rice blood cake, etc. Located in Dongshan, Donghefeng Culture Tourism Factory, which started operations in 2015, is the first honey tourism factory in Tainan with the theme of honey. And the only honey tourism factory that has passed the evaluation. The services provided include beenology, DIY experience, honey cooking and sales. cultural exhibition hall, you can learn about the brand story, production process, bee-related knowledge, and the application of honey cooking. The most popular is to experience the honey harvesting process and take photos in the simulated situation experience area. Light clay bead magnet DIY and super little DIY activities of QB doll pen DIY are also must-play items for many parent-child files. The corridor of the cultural exhibition area of Donghefeng Cultural Tourism Factory is also surrounded by yellow bee shapes. Various tools for beekeeping are displayed on site, as well as the complete protection tools that should be worn to prevent bee stings. They can eat pollen and nectar and make honey. Many crops rely on them to pollinate, so that everyone has more food to eat. But they also have many natural enemies, such as wasps, bumblebees, etc. After the DIY experience, you can enjoy the green pastoral scenery in the coffee glass house, and enjoy a cup of sweet and moist honey drink and authentic Dongshan coffee. The special landscape is located at the water outlet to the west side of Wushanling in Dongshan. The West Coast Valley has been named Little Switzerland for a long time because of its quiet scenery. The whirlpool is a beautiful scenery created by Hata Yoichi. The green and beautiful scenery is a well-known camping site in Tainan for many years.
我来遮做作业，想讲问你看我遮有啥物好耍的？遮有啥物好耍的？你知影无？遮有啥物较有名的哦？
你就去设迄个设土农场啊，
是讲盖小家、盖小东山。我讲有这有啥物较好耍的哦？遮有肉丸吗？
肉丸
肉丸啊？
有啊。
有啊，你
肉丸哦，迄偌出名咧。
对啊，肉丸出名啊，对无？
对，这迄家对呀，这个贵哦，啊，去你有看一个三脚点嘛？
哦。
这支这咱。
遮有名的肉丸，佮有啥？
那？
佮有啥物？佮有啥物较有名？无啊。好，谢谢。
谢谢。先去食肉丸，肉丸底下。
我先去食肉丸啊。那个养不起，知道吗？
张追尾，我相机开不起来。
烂掉了。